Good morning, everybody. Wold Diego here. It's May the 2nd, 2023. And I'm still in beautiful Las Vegas. Sun's coming up this morning. It's going to be another great day. Here it is, early May, and it's very warm, nice, and beautiful, just like a hot summer day. So I'm on the old, there I am. Can you see my reflection in the furniture store window? Got the old electric scooter that I made, and we're headed off to see the Wizard of Starbucks. Okay, folks, it was a great couple of days. On Sunday, we did the Vegas Hustler gig, and I got 3 videos on that. It was such a great event. Fantastic. Best gig ever. And posted my photos and videos and love it. So yesterday we cleaned up. Nobody there at Hustler early in the morning when we picked up, cleaned up. So that gig is done and over with, in the books, and we're on to other things. I'm still in Vegas because mainly because Putin hasn't blown up the world yet. But if he's even thinking about it, I'm ready. I got to get my bug out plan finalized over there in San Quintin or down to Guerrero Negro. I haven't been there yet, so I got anywhere past Ensenada, San Quintin, and then double that down to Guerrero Negro. Okay, it looks like it is huge, just a huge estuary. So great place for survival. But for now, let's go to Starbucks here in Vegas to see if we can survive Vegas. How would we survive Vegas? Okay, running all the potholes. Look at this loose gravel. Let's see if this one, I'm using only one battery today, and let's see if I can get up on this loose gravel right here. Okay, no problem. Wow. No problem with the loose gravel and the little incline. So, Vegas is waking up. Flamingo Road is starting to come alive on a Tuesday morning. I got stuff to do today. Trailer hitches on my truck. Oh, I looked at some boats that Ray had in his backyard. It's got 2 motor boats, little ski boats, and a pretty good sized little sailboat. 21 footer sailboat. Looks like an old McGregor. So we'll be looking at getting those down to Mexico sometime. Got to have clean title, remember? That's the big thing. Serial numbers and a clean title. All right, folks. Look at it. Sun's coming up bright, so you can hardly see. So another day in paradise here in Las Vegas. I'll talk to you later. All right. Gotta have your cup of joe every morning. Time to spice things up for spring with the cinnamon caramel brew. Okay, for every season they got a different brew here at Starbucks. Las Vegas is beautiful in the mornings, then it gets too hot. And it's also pretty windy too. I guess more wind is coming today. Okay, folks, we'll think about things and have a cup of coffee. Have a cup of coffee and think about things. Good morning, folks. Well, Diego here. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, like May the 3rd, 2023. And I'm here still at the party park in Las Vegas. Every day starts out beautiful in Las Vegas. When that sun comes up, it's just perfect in the morning. Just perfect. Yeah. Okay, Tara, what are you doing? Tara, be nice. Be nice. Mom's wild dog. Okay, you got to unlock the gate, Mom. And I'm going to take my electric cart down to Starbucks. It's a good way to start every morning with a Starbucks coffee, but mostly to see how my electric cart is going to do today, because since yesterday morning when I went to Starbucks and back, I've had the batteries on solar chargers. Okay, they've been on the solar charger all day yesterday, and so I'm going to be seeing how far I can get today on nothing but the solar charge. Free energy from the sun. See, my panels are right there on the trailer, and the electric scooter is right there. So there was no other charger, just the electric solar charge. And it's so nice and sunny here in Vegas that it's a perfect place. Okay, Mom's got the gate open. She's getting ready to feed her pigeons. Another day at the party park. Look at, we got lots of messes to clean up from the bounce. This is a bounce house. That's the water slide, and weighs hundreds of pounds. It's incredibly heavy. There's the dunk tank that we used. Okay, it's for every hour of fun in the sun at the event, we've got about 5 hours of cleaning to do. And Mom is great. Mom and her pigeons. No, but Mom is great at doing the cleaning around here, which it's got to be done. And so remember that for every hour of a fun event, somebody has got 4 or 5 hours of cleaning to do. So anyway, let's see how the solar charged electric cart does today. Okay, I'll show you what we got going on here. All right, we got two solar panels that put out about not quite 20 volts. I'm not sure on the amps. The amps are the big thing. It's not too many amps, maybe like 5. But I've got both panels charging this one battery right here. It's a lead acid battery, traditional car battery. Okay. So nothing else. There was no plugged in charger last night. All right. The cart is ready to go. One battery, one solar charge. And let's see if we can make it to Starbucks about a half mile away, folks. Okay. Turn around. Get it turned around. Okay. Now what you do is battery's all hooked up. Put it in gear. Drive. Okay. It's in gear. Look, this is the only control I have. On, off, on, off. See? Straighten out this tire. Okay, let's make the transfer from my wheelchair to the electric cart. See, I can barely walk, folks. I got a lot of pressure on my lower spine that can't take no pain. Oh, okay. Gotta be careful. First charge in the morning. First charge. Got my feet on the steering wheel. Okay, feet on the steering. Got the gate open. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can make it with one try. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I clipped a wheel, but I made it. Clipped a wheel, but I made it. Okay, we're off and running to the races. All right, leaving the party park behind. There's my friend. He's riding his electric cart that probably costs thousands and thousands of dollars. thousands of dollars. He's got a regular commercial, and I've got a homemade electric cart. But I think he's going to beat me. He's going a little faster. Anyway, there's the party park, and we're headed to Starbucks. Okay, Mom, we'll see ya. So far, so good on this one solar charge, yesterday's solar charge. All right, talk to you in a minute. Okay, folks, we made it almost to Starbucks here. We're almost at Starbucks, about a half mile away from the party park, right here on Flamingo and Sand Hill. All right, the batteries, they're running a little slow, a little sluggish, okay? We're talking about 1 day of solar charge. Let's get ready for the green light. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is the danger part is all this traffic right here. All this traffic on Flamingo and Sand Hill, and we're going to Starbucks. And the battery's little sluggish, okay? Little sluggish, but we're making it. It's still chugging along about the same speed. Okay, here we got big corner here. Big corner. Okay. All right. You don't want to go up anything too steep, or I'll flip over backwards, guaranteed. It's back heavy and front light. It'll flip over. Just got to make it here to Starbucks, get our daily coffee, and we're good to go. Okay, folks, we got to start. If we're going to go solar in this world, it's got to start paying for itself, all right? We've had government rebates and subsidies for all this solar, and now it's time for a payoff. When solar starts paying the bills, then it's going to be worth it. All right? If it's government subsidies being subsidized by the taxpayer, it's not worth it, folks. I mean, it's going to be worth it in the long run as an alternative energy. But just my cart, for example, all day yesterday charging just to slowly come up here to Starbucks at about a half mile ride. The big question is, will we make it back? All right, let's get into Starbucks. This door is really tricky. Okay, I gotta kind of wait till somebody opens the door. I can do it, but it's kind of a hassle. I just wait for someone to open the door. Yeah, it's fine. People will be coming into Starbucks here in a minute. Get someone to hold the door open for me. The easy way. It's a beautiful location, though. Right here, main drag, very busy, very heavy. Oh, ma'am, can you hold the door? Yeah, of course. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh, this thing is... Okay, we made it. Okay, into Starbucks. All right, we're good to go now. Thank you. All right. I've always got to start my videos so I can see if they're working or not. This old phone, terrible quality, but it keeps on ticking, so we'll just keep using it. Okay, Starbucks on a Wednesday morning, the 3rd of May, 2023. Need my cup of joe. It's a good deal. Good deal. Okay, this is usually where I tell you any words of wisdom I might have, but I'm kind of drawing a blank. Sorry. No, I just still can't believe that Hustler gig. Water slide and dunk tank over there at the Hustler. Just showing my mom the videos from that. Oh, it's just unbelievable that it would have cost, if you were a client of Hustler, just out trying to have a good time with that many girls and that much attention, it would have cost me probably close to $1,000 just to have that kind of attention and interaction with the girls and everything. We We made $900 on the event. Ray did, and I got paid for being there. I got paid for keeping a close eye on the girls so that they didn't get hurt on the dunk tank or the water slide. That was an event I will never forget. My 66 years young, I've never been at an event like that where I got so much attention from so many beautiful girls. So thank you, Ray. Okay. Okay, folks. Just sitting here at Starbucks, enjoying a cup of coffee or two. Well, 1 cup of coffee. It's strong. Can't handle 2. No. But just thinking, at 66 years old, I'm starting to realize the priorities in life, family, friends, your loved ones. But a person has to try to become self-sufficient, okay? Using as little resources as possible, so that sharing with the planet, but do your part, use as little resources as possible to live, a decent quality life. But at the same time, kind of like setting an example of how others should live. Minimal footprint on this earth. Minimal pollution, minimal, trash. Within reason, eat reasonably, healthy, but try to cut down on the red meat, even the chicken. I think we should eat more fish, sustainable fish. The oceans replaces fish, faster than we consume it, type of deal. So that does mean kind of a limited population on this earth. Try to get along, share the resources, limit the population so everybody can have a good quality of life. All right. I know it's very controversial, but God, we're here on this earth to try to use our God-given talents to make it a better place for everybody. I'm sorry, but some of these countries, you just don't have a chance. You're born into poverty and you never get out. Everybody's got to get educated on how to live a quality life, so everybody, shares the resources, the water, the food, the energy, everything, so everybody can live a decent life. All right. I know that's the impossible dream, but we should all strive to try to do this, in God's eyes, live the best life possible without hurting other people. Anyway, so I'm 66 years old, handicapped, kind of getting down to the wire here where, I'm living with Mom and Ray for now. It's been 1 week now. Before that, I was in San Quintin for a week. So I'm not happy with my life in Tijuana because it's not going anywhere. There's no future. We're using resources, and I'm not replacing my footprint. It's just drain the resources without replenishing. At least over here in Vegas, I'm paying my way. I'm not being a drain. I'm helping out more than I'm consuming. Even this trip down here to Starbucks this morning, It was from yesterday's sunshine. The sun hit my solar panels, which charged the batteries on my little scooter here. Still got it. Still sitting here at Starbucks, you know, on my little scooter, very comfortable. But we'll see if I can make it back the half mile to the party park on just yesterday's solar charge. You know, people don't realize it, but it's come a long ways, but it's got a long ways to go before it's producing more than consuming, you know. Yeah. A day's sunshine, and you only get a, you know, half mile little cart, slow little cart ride. You got a long ways to go, folks. Got to try to make it more efficient every day, every year. A lot of police over here. Police flying through the parking lot. Police over here. Vegas is a busy city. Lots of action. Glad I'm not in the business anymore. I did my time. So that's all I'm thinking is how to live efficiently, smallest footprint as possible on this planet. And just in case things get out of hand in the world, which it very easily could, folks, very easily things could tip out of balance. Boom, 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 tick for tack. And next thing you know, we got huge destruction, before. Hopefully there might be just a limited exchange and then stop, and everybody step back and realize we're going to destroy this planet. All right, we cannot have total destruction, last person standing and then nobody standing. So in my mind, limited resources and everything, we've had a pretty good run these last 50 years since the big wars are over. It's been a pretty good run, but mankind simply, we don't learn, we repeat our mistakes, and it just keeps going and going, never stopping, never ending. And I'm afraid that the next one is going to be a big, bad nuclear nightmare, nuclear winter. Hopefully it's not all over the world. It's just limited, you know. Something happens, boom, boom, tick for tack, and it's over for the next 100 or 200 years, hopefully. But if you look at history, folks, it's coming, okay? It's coming. And what's it going to hurt, you know? Like for me or for you, take your family on vacation. And for me, it's Mexico because it's easy, it's close, I know it, you know, it's cheap. For me, it's the ideal spot. Anywhere between San Diego and the Panama Canal, all right? Two big targets, and anywhere in between should be fine, okay? If it's a very limited action, all right? Even the sheriff's department has to have coffee. We love our coffee. At least I did. Okay, so onto the more serious thing then, it would be to have my temporary dugout spot. Like I've said before, you've got to be south of the border all ready to go, because when something happens, it's going to be too late. Things are going to plug up, grind to a stop. You're not getting out of Southern California unless you go by ocean in a boat, and then you better have like a small kayak or some kind of a speedboat or something, because they could close down the bays, you know. Who knows? But you're not getting across the border. You're not getting over here to the east. Okay, now if I was in here in Las Vegas, yeah, I could, go through the desert in almost any direction. So Las Vegas would be better than LA or San Diego. Southern California is a death trap. So my plan is, hopefully, if tensions start getting high again, which they are, there's going to be some warning signs, hopefully, like Taiwan, conflict in Taiwan. This Ukrainian deal could get out of hand easily, big time. North Korea over there. North Korea could slip something in. Just anything that could cause a panic. And for me, it's Southern California is my main concern. Hopefully, if you're living in Montana and Idaho or someplace over there, you got some little spot with a cabin or a cave with some food and water stored, you might be okay. All right. But I'm talking Southern California, for me, is a death trap. So I already want to be in Mexico when tensions get really high. If something breaks out, I already want to be there already. I want to have my place all set up, ready to go. And then my whole goal is to have like a survival boat. And it doesn't have to be a big one, okay? As a matter of fact, the bigger the boat, the more problems you have. Just like a little boat that you can have shelter, food, water, and your survival equipment like spear guns, fishing poles, your wetsuits, your hunting and gathering stuff. Okay, it doesn't take much to gather mussels along the cliffs at low tide. At the very minimum. Mussels are easy, but sometimes they get contaminated, and they're full of protein, but it's pretty bland diet. A nice fish is perfect. Okay, hopefully you got some veggies and fruits and veggies to mix with your fish, which is why for me San Quintin, 200 miles south of San Diego, is the perfect spot. Okay, perfect. It's where the fruits and veggies meet the ocean. The best of both worlds. And so I'd want to be at least in Ensenada, 100 miles south of San Diego. San Quintin, another 100 miles would be perfect. Or I've been looking at Guerrero Negro. That's way down at the border between northern Baja and southern Baja, the state line of Baja and Baja South, and it's a huge estuary. It's like 4 times the size of San Quintin from what I can see on the map. Okay, it's a place I've got to go. I've got to check it out. But. At least I've got my contacts now in San Quintin where I could get a boat or have my boat stored there ready to go. All right? It's all ready to go, folks. And then when something happens and there starts to be panic and rioting and looting, I'm down there in the middle of Garden of Eden, fruits and veggies growing right up to the ocean. I got my boat. I got my fishing gear, my survival gear, my diving equipment. And I'm there already. Already. People know me. I've already earned my little spot. I'm not a Johnny-come-lately, come running down there in a big panic. What do we do? How do I save my family? I'm already there, I already know how. I already know where to go. And like I said, get in your boat, get out in the marsh, the estuary, away from the panic on land, the bad people. Okay, that's the key thing. Is just be out there for a while. It might only be a week or two until things settle down. but it could go a month or two. You never know. And hopefully, any kind of crisis would be limited, and the initial panic, and then stay, things settle down, stabilize, and then we slowly go back and rebuild our lives. And humans are good at surviving and getting over the conflict and then continuing on with life as we know it. Okay, folks. I know it's pretty heavy thoughts for a Wednesday morning here at Starbucks. Anyway, this is Walt Diego. Over and out. Talk to you later. God bless.